Alright guys, so this is my first vlog. I think it's called a vlog. Um, yeah, it's the first time I'm really just sitting in front of a camera and telling people about who I am and whatnot. So, where to start? I don't really know what a vlog is, so this is all new to me, like I said yesterday in my first introduction thingy. Um, yeah. So, I'm gonna start by ranting about my day because it sucked. Work sucks. If you're a teenager, my advice to you is don't get a job. Enjoy your teenage years until you're like 17 or 18. Don't try and be 16 and be getting a job the summer before your junior year and then you're just like, whoa, my life is gone. No, because your life will be gone, especially if you work as much as I do. I work about 36 to 40-hour weeks most weeks, and it kind of sucks because I'm a teenager and I want to do stuff, but I can't. And so I'm just like, I have money to do stuff and I don't have time to do it. So it kind of is give and take. Um, yeah. And the worst thing about a job is that you have to work, like actually work. When I don't know if any of you did this, but when I was a little kid, I used to work with my parents all the time. Like I would go, we have rental properties on campus, and I used to go and clean them, and like my parents would pay me $5 an hour, but half that hour I was sitting on my butt. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But where I work now, I'm constantly moving and talking to people and doing stuff. And I work at a pool and we have like 15-minute rest periods once an hour. And that's when everybody floods the concession stand and they're just like, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? Can I have that? And they're like a huge blob of people. There's not even a real line. And it's really frustrating because you have to take like orders from many different people at one time and it just gets really crazy. So hopefully you won't have a job like that. But if you get a job at all, my advice is just try and cut down on the hours and don't work so much. Because if you're working as often as 36 or 40-hour weeks, you're not gonna have much of a life. It'll be kind of like me. So I don't see my friends all that often anymore, and it kind of sucks. So, my advice is just try and cut back on your hours, or maybe if you really need to, just work around them because I've kind of learned how to do that a lot more with having a job, is just working around my schedule and my friends' schedules and just finding a time that we really can meet because I hate not being able to see my friends over the summer because I love them because they've been there for me ever since I can remember and they've been very supportive of me and I just want to see them. Like one of my friends, Emily, who is wonderful, and she's probably watching this like right now. Hey, Emily. Um, I hope that you guys just kind of enjoy your teenage years so much. Don't try and get a real like hard job when you're 16 years old or 15 or 14. However old you are, just don't work so hard because you're going to end up hating yourself for getting that job and then you're going to end up hating your job and then you're going to end up hating your boss and then you're going to probably end up just hating being there at every second of your job. And I know sometimes I don't like my job, but sometimes I love it because I get to move and I'm making money and I don't have to sit on my butt behind a desk all day. I usually work in the concession stand at the pool that I work at, and so I'm just moving all the time, and it's actually pretty nice. But and rant sort of because, well, summing it up, don't overwork yourself. Live your life the way you want to live it, not the way that is going to make you money. Live your teenage years the way that's going to make you happy, and you can look back on them and go, I really loved when I was 16, and I really loved the summer when I was 16, because right now I have a summer job, and I probably won't look back on my 16-year-old summer and go, hey, look, I loved that summer where I worked the entire summer and barely got to see my friends. So don't do that to yourself. Remember that you're gonna look back on it someday and want to be able to say, hey, I had a really cool summer. So, bye guys.